從歷史角度嚟睇，任何一種失去相對價值嘅貨幣，平均大約只有27年壽命，隨後便會完全崩潰，變為廢紙。讓我哋以現今最長壽嘅英鎊為例子。雖然英鎊作為英國貨幣已經超過300年，從外表睇嚟，英鎊似乎打破咗貨幣必然會崩潰嘅定律，但事實上卻不然。當英鎊喺300多年前發行嘅時候，係一種以白銀為相對價值嘅貨幣，即所謂銀本位。英鎊後來亦曾改為金本位，但係當第一次世界大戰結束之後，英國於1931年已經取消咗所有金本位，變為完全冇任何背後價值支持嘅法定貨幣。由最初1英鎊兌1磅白銀，即12安士白銀，直至今日，其價值已經下跌咗超過99%以上，價值只有當初英鎊發行時嘅6/1000。對比當初嘅價值，英鎊已經等同廢紙。以重量單位計算，1磅等於12安士。原來英鎊所代表嘅意思就係指1英鎊可以兌換12安士白銀。1971年開始，美國完全放棄金本位，等於將美元判咗死刑。當一個政府可以無限制地發行鈔票，意味住政府唔會再限制其開支，因為貪婪嘅緣故，會不斷藉着印鈔方式借貸度日。終有一日，全世界人都會發現美元係一文不值。美元系統已經變為一個層壓式推銷嘅龐大騙局。一旦騙局泡沫爆破，所有以美元作支持嘅經濟系統都會完全崩潰。佢哋手上嘅現金或與美元掛鈎嘅一切都會化為烏有。嗰時，美國物價可能會重複以下情況：就係1920年代初，德國物價曾每49小時增加1倍，以及1940年代初希臘被德國佔領嘅時候，物價每28小時就上升咗1倍。匈牙利戰後，物價亦曾每15小時增加1倍。1993年10月至1994年1月間，南斯拉夫每月通脹就高達3億1300萬。烏克蘭、秘魯、墨西哥、阿根廷、巴西等喺80或者90年代仍面對嚴重通貨膨脹。最近期嘅例子為辛巴威，其貨幣嘅面值達到100萬億。
The average life expectancy for a fiat currency is 27 years. Every 30 to 40 years, the reigning monetary system fails and has to be retooled. From Washington's blog. David Gallant notes, monetary scholar Edwin Vieira pointed out that every 30 to 40 years, the reigning monetary system fails and has to be retooled. The last time around for the US was in 1971, when Nixon canceled the convertibility of dollars into gold. Remarkably, the world bought into the unbacked dollar as its reserve currency, but only because that was the path of least resistance. But here we are, 40 years later, and it is clear to anyone paying attention that the monetary system is irretrievably broken and will fail. What will replace it is still unclear, but I suspect that when this stuff really hits the fan and inflation rages, the government will try the approach taken by the Germans to end their hyperinflation back in the 1920s. Coming up with the equivalent of the Rentenmark, a dollar that is loosely linked to some basket of commodities and financial instruments. It won't be convertible because it would be impossible for bank tellers to exchange your dollar for a cup of oil and a coupon off of a bond and a chip of gold or whatever makes up the basket. But it might restore some semblance of confidence in the currency. That's one option. Another is that some government decides to make its currency convertible into precious metals. But that will only happen when all other, less fiscally restraining systems have been floated and failed. Simply at this point, we can't know what will replace the current monetary system or when. All we can know is that the status quo cannot, and so will not, survive this crisis. Regardless, between now and the point in time where the Fed throws in the towel on today's fiat monetary system, you would have to be naive in the extreme not to expect volatility, uncertainty, and wholesale financial dislocations. Chris Mack writes, according to a study of 775 fiat currencies by dollardays.org, there is no historical precedence for a fiat currency that has succeeded in holding its value. 20% failed through hyperinflation, 21% were destroyed by war, 12% destroyed by independence, 24% were monetarily reformed, and 23% are still in circulation, approaching one of the other outcomes. The average life expectancy for a fiat currency is 27 years, with the shortest lifespan being 1 month. Founded in 1694, the British pound sterling is the oldest fiat currency in existence. At a ripe old age of 317 years, it must be considered a highly successful fiat currency. However, success is relative. The British pound was defined as 12 ounces of silver, so it's worth less than 1/200th or 0.5% of its original value. In other words, the most successful, long-standing currency in existence has lost 99.5% of its value. Given the undeniable track record of currencies, it is clear that on a long enough timeline, the survival rate of all fiat currencies drops to 0. And Jeff Clark points out, history has a message for us. No fiat currency has lasted forever. Eventually, they all fail. BMG Bullion Bars recently published a poster featuring pictures of numerous currencies that have gone bust. Some got there quickly, while others took a century or more. Regardless of how long it took, though, the seductive temptations allowed under a fiat monetary system eventually caught up with these governments, and their currencies went poof. You might suspect that this happened only to third world countries. You'd be wrong. There was no discrimination as to the size or perceived stability of a nation's economy. If the leaders abused their currency, the country paid the price. As you look at the pictures here, you'll see some long ago casualties. What's shocking, though, is how many have occurred in our lifetime. You might count how many currencies have failed since you've been born. So what's the one word for the 1,000 pictures you're seeing? Worthless.